Well, hi again, everybody, and welcome as Big Time Sports brings you high school baseball action this afternoon. Today, we are at Dick Miller Field in North Canton as the 10-2 Hoover Vikings play host to the 8-4 Jackson Polar Bears. I'm Dave Sheets. I'll have the play-by-play, color commentary, and statistician today. Mike Galena joins me. Mike, great to be with you, my friend, and welcome into the Fur Bay Electric pregame report. Let's talk about these two teams. This is game 2 of a back-to-back home-and-home matchup.
Boy, Dave, you nailed it. What a beautiful day to have a back-to-back matchup. And let's tease out. You saw those records in total, 8-4 and 10-2, but inside is a special number, and that is Jackson is 6-1 in the conference. Hoover is 5-1. So the winner of today's game creates the ability to stay in the driver's seat, control their own destiny. And guess what? Jackson only has 4 games to play after tonight in the league. Hoover will have 5. So this is pivotal for particularly the Hoover Vikings.
All right, Mike, let's take a look now at the Daystar Auto Group keys to the game. What do you have?
We take a look at the Jackson Polar Bear key, and that's clean defense. And Dave, coming off of last night, Thiel strikes out 14 of the 21 outs in a game, so Jackson's going to have to be ready to field the baseball today. Hoover, that bounce back ability. You got to really erase it, play their game, which means get guys on base and force the running game.
There are your keys to the game, brought to you by Daystar Auto Group. Our Ferris starting lineup for the visiting Polar Bears. They'll go with Oaks in center field, Szymanski in left. Folk will bat third, the DH. O'Byrne is the pitcher. Morton is at second base. Cootie is in right field. At first base, it's Evan Beard. Leatherby holding the position down at third base. The catcher is Joey Oliveira. And the shortstop is Lucas Yoder. On the mound, there you see him. That is Mason Groninger, just a sophomore. Mike, he's had an impressive year to date.
Boy, he sure has. When you take a look at him, he's 3-0, but the key part is his ERA is 1.0. So, Dave, that means he's throwing strikes, and his defense is picking the ball up behind him.
All right, time for our Van Nostrand Young Coots first pitch. Work or school from home, a new world may require new homeowners coverage. Van Nostrand Young Coots is a family-owned, independent insurance agency here to help. Thank you, Van Nostrand Young Coots. Mostly sunny skies, temperatures in the mid-70s for the first pitch, and it's outside. Oh, outside corner, strike one.
Boy, David, right away you saw what Groninger wanted to do. Oaks is inside out, his power is his inside half, so they were nibbling away, and now that strike zone being expanded. He'll go out there again. How far will the umpire let him go?
Oaks swings and misses. Kenyon Oaks is a senior center fielder, came in hitting .389, 5 RBIs on the year.
3 doubles and 2 triples, Dave, so he's a, I'd say, a base running, hitting combination.
Had a triple to open the Jackson home first last night, outside for a ball.
You know, Dave, you love to see this when you get that 0-2, 1-2 count. The pitcher's saying he is not going to hit a strike. I'm going to throw one that he may hit, but it is not going to be a strike. Now, as the count gets more even, he has to get tighter to the zone.
1-1 the count. Hit on the ground up the middle. Shortstop over to make the play. Serbanek, and he calls him out at first base on a bang-bang play.
Boy, Oaks was down the line quickly, wasn't he, Dave? That extra high chop. Watch that as he takes his 2-strike pitch. That high chopper. Shortstop has quick hands exchange. Very nice job there by Serbanek. And boy, I think Oaks wanted to go to replay booth. If they had it in our league, they probably might have done this with their hands for just a little bit.
Thanks to iCryo sponsoring all of our replays here today. Batting second for Jackson is the left fielder Gino Szymanski, and what a batting average. Came in hitting .455 on the year, 13 RBI. That leads the team.
Sure does, and leads the team in hits with 15, Dave. So this guy right now charges the baseball.
And he's a junior, just a couple juniors in this Jackson lineup. Takes that one for a strike.
That count even, a little off speed there, and it was up in the zone. Pitchers do a really nice job creating eye level, up, down, in, and out, as well as speed change. So we'll watch how Groninger manages this lineup, particularly the top half of it.
That's taken up high by Szymanski. Count goes to 2-1. 1 out, nobody on here, just underway here on Big Time Sports. Jackson and Hoover.
Yeah, David, you look here, Jackson's hitters, their top 5 hit over 300.
That is ripped towards left field, but the left fielder coming in, that's Logston, and right in the path, making the catch for out number 2.
Boy, take a look at this, Dave. inside-out swing. So he takes the ball inside, so it's going to work away into that gap to the left fielder. And it was a really nice job there by Logston to not overplay the baseball. He let it come to him. Read it off the bat, as they say.
Designated hitter Brody Folk checking in now for Jackson. Number 3 hitter, hitting .429 on the year, 10 RBI. That's good for second, tied for second on the team. Curveball, and it gets it to go over. Does Groninger.
What a great curveball. It started on that hitter's front shoulder, so that freezes him just for a little bit. And then when that thing drops in there nicely, that means your lower half of your body can't get anything out of it because it freezes him.
0-1 pitch, swung on and missed. Folk now in the hole. 0-2, hitting as the DH here today.
Dave Groninger's done a nice job getting ahead of the hitters. Leading with strikes. He's been no worse than an even count so far.
Taken up high, good eye by Folk. And again, Groninger just a sophomore, and Jackson's pitcher today, just a sophomore.
How about him? And they're coming off of that great duel last night, so somebody's got to come in here and say, I want to be that good again today. Groninger seems up to the task right now.
1 ball, 2 strikes. That is ripped out towards right center field. That's going to get past Andes. It's going to go all the way to the fence. Going to try for 3. Here comes the throw, and he is going to be out at third base. What a relay and a bang-bang play for the 3rd and final out of the inning. We're going to call this, Mike, a Mount Hope defensive play. And how about it?
Boy, Dave, you summarized it well. Andes takes a little flat line to the ball, so that allowed it to get all the way to the wall. But watch the double relay set up here. Great. Where you take the first one, beautiful throw to his relay, and then catch and throw, good quick tag. Everything had to be just right to erase that triple, and the Vikings did a beautiful job erasing that.
Mount Hope fence defensive replay ends the top half of the 1st inning. We go to the bottom of the 1st. Hoover coming to bat. Jackson nothing, and Hoover at the plate. Let's take a look at the Vikings. They'll go like this in the lineup today. Again, brought to you by Ferris. Andes will lead off, playing center field. Cervenek, the shortstop, bats second. Lukens, the 3rd baseman, will hit 3rd. Zarko, the 1st baseman, at number 4 spot. Geiselman, the right fielder, then Jurica, the catcher. Cook, the 2nd baseman. Logston playing in left today. Gerstenslager is your DH, and the pitcher is Mason Groninger. Our starting lineups again brought to you by Ferris Chevrolet. Let's take a look at the big left-hander now, Ethan O'Byrne, for the Jackson Polar Bears.
Yep, for sure. You take a look at the lefty. O'Byrne, last time we saw him, Dave, was against Glen Oak, and he was extremely effective. Again, he was throwing strikes early in the count, didn't get behind hitters, and you can see why. He's 4-1 on the year, and his ERA is 2.50. So he's an efficient pitcher, and you know, when you're having that road game on your back-to-back in the league, there's no pressure, and I say that with a grin. You come off of last night's win, and you're saying, okay, I've got to get us to that level so we can really control our own destiny and shift this thing into we're leading the league again.
We saw O'Byrne on the basketball floor as well this season for Jackson.
Great thought there, Dave. The 3 ball for him. He could shoot it from anywhere. Shoot it from anywhere.
The lefty. So he gets the baseball today, and Jackson going for this 2-game sweep. Not able to score in the top of the 1st. Bottom of the 1st, leading off is the center fielder, Jack Andes, the senior, hitting .406 coming into this week's play. 13 RBI, that's tops on the team. And you want to talk about an unbelievable all-round athlete. Jack Andes is that guy.
Boy, Dave, you tee that up well. Yep, the Federal League Football Player of the Year. And he's certainly going to make a case for the Federal League Baseball Player of the Year.
Had a good swing at that one, fouled it straight back for strike 1.
Amazing athlete, to your point, because he actually becomes a pitcher of relief, but he could start for about anybody else. But he's such a good center fielder, they just bring him in to slam the door once in a while as a reliever. Can do it all. Yeah, Dave, something interesting too. You talk about his average. He's got 15 stolen bases on the year so far, and you take a look, that's in 12 games.
O'Byrne now behind in the count. 2 balls, 1 strike. It'll be Andes, Cervenek, and Lukens for Hoover here in the bottom of the 1st. Curveball way outside, and now O'Byrne behind 3 balls and 1 strike.
Boy, Dave, that was a cat and mouse because Andes had to be selective, and O'Byrne decides I'm not giving in to him. So he comes back with that breaking ball, just couldn't fit it in there.
Fastball up high and a walk to Andes. We'll show you the iCryo replay.
Yep, stayed right on a fastball up. Now here comes the great cat and mouse. You've got the left-handed pitcher and Andes, who's a runner. So the lefty, typically they'll say if the lefty looks at you as he starts his motion, he's going home. If he looks at home when he starts his motion, he's coming to first. So let's see which one he uses as you watch his face.
Shortstop Ryan Cervanek steps in. He's a junior, hitting 188 coming into this week's action. He's got a runner at first, and looks like the third baseman kind of creeping in. There's a throw over to first, trying to keep Andes close.
We got a beautiful first base camera here, Dave. This is picture perfect. Well done, guys. You're going to watch the pitcher's move and Andy's reaction to it right here.
Here's the 1-0 now. Throw to first. Andy's back.
Now Andy's job, if the pitcher's front foot goes behind his back knee, he has to go home. So that's why he picks it up and keeps it just in front. There was a little slide step.
Good fastball by O'Byrne. That evens the count, 1-1.
Watch the hitter's hands on the bat, Dave. If they come up, you've got the bunt situation. And the hitter's count right now at 1-1. You could see some action here. You know they know about Andes.
Yeah.
So this is when, if you're in the big league stadium, the boos keep coming out
right.
every time they throw over there. But
yeah.
This is exactly what pitchers to do. It's his job to control tempo.
O'Byrne doing everything he can to keep him close, and that time Andes kind of got caught between first and second, but he was able to get back in time as Cervanek called off the bunt attempt.
He did. He held off, didn't see it as a strike, and really Oliveri had Andes if he catches and throws to first, but the double clutch let Andes get back. He was in no man's land for just a little bit there.
2 balls and a strike. The pitch swung on and missed. Big cut by Cervanek.
So they took the bunt off. I'm sorry, Dave. Took that bunt off, so let's see now if they go to the hit and run style here. Try to put the pressure on. It's a 2-2 count. It's going to be a better pitch to hit.
Runner at first. Nobody out. Throw over to first again. We had a really nice crowd at Jackson last night. Another big crowd here tonight at Hoover, as you would expect.
Yep, when you see them down that baselines, it's the best.
That is hit a fly ball to center field. Back under it is Oaks. He'll make the catch. Andes will not tag. He'll drift back to first base, and there's one down. Cervanek gave it a ride.
Just missed it, didn't he, Dave? He's coming back. He said, he didn't fool me. Yep, he turned out. You could see his hands and barrel were just floating under it and couldn't roll it over. Oaks does a nice job of tracking it and then getting it back in infield quickly.
Third baseman Carter Lukens steps in, number 15. He's a senior. Came into this week hitting .344. Now we'll see if Andy's. There he goes. Showing bunt. Here comes the throw down, and he is safe. Another bang bang play. Oliveri with a nice strong throw, and apparently I couldn't see from here, but apparently he dropped the ball.
Boy, it's a great exchange by Oliveri. You know, that could have been a catch and out, but the ball came free behind the bag. The umpire did a nice job of making sure he saw all the action. So really nice exchange here by Oliveri on the catch and throw. To get Andes that close to a tag out, that's special catcher play.
No balls and a strike to Lukens, with Andes now at second. A little off-speed pitch. I'm not sure if it was a curve, but maybe a change. Kind of bounced in for ball one.
So you trust your catcher. If you're going off speed and you want to bounce it a little bit, let that hitter to go fishing, got to trust your backstop back there. Nice job by Oliveri.
Andes leading away at second. Lukens at the plate with one down. Outside corner, O'Byrne gets the call, and now Lukens behind in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah, nice hitter, .344 on the year, 7 RBI. So, you know, he's been in these situations before. The idea here is don't give in on 2 strikes. Protect. There's O'Byrne doing what he's supposed to do. As frustrating as it would be to the fans, his job is to manage the tempo of the game. So there'll be folks say, why? Well, it's because he just makes sure Andes does not get comfortable, nor does the hitter get comfortable.
Swing and a foul tip. Looked like a curveball that stayed up.
Yep.
And Lucan's able to foul it off.
You're right on that, Dave. He brought that off speed, and he was bringing it outside in, so he was going to nibble the outside corner with it, not get it into the hitting zone. The old funny phrase for it, I just got to miss his barrel one time. Just miss his barrel.
Jack Zarco waiting on deck for the Vikings. One ball. That is chopped foul, third base side. So Lukens stays alive.
Yep, the senior did a really nice job there, Dick, because they were working him outside. Then he tried to bust that in just over top of his hands, and he spoiled it. Now this is a little Andes. If he's picking anything up here from his leadoff, if he can run on an off-speed pitch, you could see him try to steal third here on an off-speed pitch.
Inside, got away from Oliveri, and Andes will move up and take third.
And Dave, I think that's going to, as you watch the pitch come in, it was just, didn't hit the dirt, it didn't look like, it just came off the glove of Oliveri, just enough to have Andes advance.
So now the first run of the game sits at third base, potentially now for the Vikings. Pitch inside, and what an at-bat here by Lukens as the count now goes full.
Full on board. The guys in the truck and the camera guys are doing a beautiful job of surrounding this inning. Well done, guys. You're looking at it from all the right angles as the game inside the game is taking place.
Here's the 3-2. Bounce back to the pitcher. O'Byrne looks the runner back, throws over to first, and gets out number 2. Well done.
Yeah, Dave, watch the replay here, how O'Byrne does a great job. He fields first, checks his runner, squares, and then throws a strike back across to first base. Lots of fundamentals inside that exchange.
Yeah, he took his time, maybe the biggest. So here's Zarco now, the senior, hitting .250 coming into this week's action. 2 down. O'Byrne takes something off, gets a called strike.
Boy, Dave, when you see a 4-hole hitter who's got 3 home runs, not going to see many fastballs. And that's that scouting report from last night. While O'Byrne was watching, he was taking notes.
Inside, and he nearly hit him, and Zarco kind of maybe would have leaned in just a bit to take one for the team.
Big, strong guy like that, he'd have never felt it. He just flexed on it. But yeah, if they're going to do fastballs, they're going to be missing. They're not going to give him anything tight. He's up on the plate a little bit, so.
Here's the 1-1. Swung on and missed. Again, off speed. Mike, you're on that.
And now with 2 strikes, this is where Zarco has to just be protecting, because he's not going to see anything really good. If the fastball is going to be up or way in, and that curveball is going to be starting in the center and probably back footing. So let's see what O'Byrne chooses to do. Yeah, he went in back foot.
Oliveri throws down, and they complete the strikeout.
Nice job there by Oliveri. Did you notice how he stepped into the infield side to throw? So you don't hit that runner.
End of the first. No score between Jackson and Hoover. We'll be back in just a moment.
Certified by the American Lighting Association, Furbay's Light Shop is your go-to for all lighting needs, residential, commercial, or industrial. Our experts assist with every detail, from bulb size and fixture type to designing layouts. Visit us for hands-on displays showcasing various fixtures, or log in to furbay.com/lightshop. Let us help you visualize the perfect light for your space. Whether you need advice or want to explore lighting options, stop by or log in to Furbay's Light Shop today and see how we can brighten your project.
Here, let me help you move all your stuff to the new car.
I can't believe you got me approved today. Everywhere I went, I couldn't get anything going, man. This is awesome.
Hey, what do you do for work again, man? You have some tape in here, some rope.
I'm gonna need some help right here, though. This thing's heavy.
What do you have in here, man? It seems like you almost have a body or something.
Like I said, just mind your business.
No judgment here. We will beat up the bank, get you the best rate and payment.
Since 1988, Wood Electric has been your hometown electrical contractor of choice, trusted for top quality commercial, industrial, and residential electrical work. From new construction to repairs, we do it all. and we do it right the first time. And when the unexpected hits, we're here with 24-hour emergency service, because the lights won't wait. Call Wood Electric today, where experience meets reliability. Wired right, right on time, every time.
The other guy's insurance, you got Kyle.
Hey Kyle, it's Brenda. I was just reading through your proposal and I have a few questions.
When we drafted up your proposal, we really aimed right down the middle.
Sometimes wonder if your insurance agent true priority is more time on the golf course.
At Hummel, we do insurance differently. Our expert advisors help you not only mitigate risk, but operate more efficiently, decrease employee turnover, and increase your bottom line.
Here, let me help you move all your stuff to the new car.
I can't believe you got me approved today. Everywhere I went, I couldn't get anything going, man. This is awesome.
Hey, what do you do for work again, man? You have some tape in here, some rope.
I'm gonna need some help right here, though. This thing's heavy.
What do you have in here, man? It seems like you almost have a body or something.
Like I said, just mind your business.
No judgment here. We will beat up the bank, get you the best rate and payment.
We are back here at Hoover, Dick Miller Field, and we're scoreless after one. Top of the second, Jackson coming up to bat. And Mike, we see the wide shot here from our center field camera. What an unbelievable complex here now over at North Canton Hoover.
Boy, Dave, when you look at it, there's a lot going on there. You see the football stadium in the upper right. That was all redone. You've got I would guess called restroom, even concession area that was to the left. And then where we are, all new bleachers and a new press box that we get a chance to take part.
We're going to talk about that more here in a moment. And stepping in is the number 4 hitter, Brady Morton, for Jackson. He's the second baseman today, hitting .304 coming into today's action with 6 RBI.
Marge did a great job going up and away. He's going there again with the breaking ball. Really using that outside corner nicely with his 2 pitches so far.
One of our many great sponsors, Beaver Construction, had a big hand in this field and parts of this outstanding facility.
Boy, Dave, absolutely. You talk about, you watch that last pitch come through, you talk about getting everything fundamentally correct, the basis. So the excavation is powerful on level, drainage, knowing what you're going to put around it, and Beaver's just that good. And they do so many in and around Stark County.
They sure do. They're partnered to a lot of schools. There's a ground ball. Zorko going to handle it himself. Steps on the bag for out number 1.
You take a look at that. Really nice job by Morton taking this barrel to the baseball's pitch location. Just right or left to Zarko, that's a single. Zarko does a nice job of taking it unassisted.
Right fielder Nico Cootie steps in. He's a senior, hitting .308 on the year, 7 RBI. Left-handed stick, pops that up. Second baseman drifting back, that is Cook. He'll give way to Andes out there in short right center field, retiring the batter, Cootie.
We take a look. Cootie likes that first strike, and he just almost lagged into it, if you notice, Dave. Hands kind of separated, and the barrel dropped below it, and couldn't do anything but send it up there. He'd like to have that at-bat back. But if you're Groninger, you're liking how quick you got to the 2-out marker in this half of the inning with limited pitches.
Here's the first baseman, Evan Beard, stepping in for Jackson. Takes up high, ball 1. Beard on the year hitting .207 with 7 RBI.
He's got an interesting BA at .207. He's got 11 hits in their 12 games that they've played. Means he's getting up a lot.
He fists that one towards short. Serbanek in, throws, and on the run makes a nice play to retire Beard and end the inning.
Dave, that was a great pickup as we move into the switch of the half innings here.
We'll come back with more after this timeout.
Scammers are always looking for their next target, but you don't have to be one of them. With BBB Scam Tracker, powered by the Better Business Bureau, in partnership with Amazon and Capital One, you can easily report and look up scams, and it's free to use. Learn about scams, get tips on how to avoid them, sign up for alerts, and more. Visit bbb.org/scam tracker and help put scammers out of business.
only as good as your people. And what we've done here is that we've created a culture where people flourish.
We don't want it to be a transaction. We want it to be something where there's a consultative approach, a relationship that allows us to really, one, ensure our customer the right way, but then two, to let them understand the value of getting to work with us.
It's an extreme amount of satisfaction for this team that we have right now. We've developed a team that is solely based on relationships.
Thinking about selling your car? Make it fun at Ferris Chevy Toyota. We buy all cars, any truck, any SUV, and we pay top dollar, even if you don't buy from us. It's fast, easy, and yes, car buying is fun at Ferris. Visit us on the Wabash in New Philadelphia or start online at ferrischevytoyota.com. Ferris Chevy Toyota on the Wabash in New Philadelphia.
You've got only one body, so why not take care of it? Let iCryo Wellness and Recovery help you live a healthy lifestyle. iCryo will introduce you to recovery and wellness with their proven techniques that will surely make your body and mind a whole lot healthier. Evaluate your lifestyle with iCryo. Don't wait. Call now, 330-451-6365.
We go to the bottom of the second. No score between Jackson and Hoover. And for the Vikings, it'll be hitters 5, 6, and 7. Right fielder Roman Geiselman, the junior, steps in. Came into this week's action. Batting average tops on the team at 467, 11 RBI. That's second on the team.
And look at his hitting position. So you almost see him in that 5-hole. It's almost like they're kick-starting it again with an RBI guy. See, if anybody's left out there, he's our guy. So he can get us back on base again. Great basketball players we saw through the season when we were able to cover Vikings basketball.
O'Byrne falls behind, 2 balls, no strikes. Catcher Grady Jerica waiting on deck. That is inside ball 3. So Geiselman in a good spot hitting-wise.
If you take a look, sometimes he'll get a signal from the Sarbos, who take care of first base and third base as coaches. He'll be taken all the way.
Geiselman stepping very close to the home plate. It's in tight.
You can see him, he's up in the batter's box, covering that inside corner.
That is smoked towards third base. Ground ball, long throw across, bounce, and dug out nicely by the first baseman Beard as Leatherby throws it across for out number 1.
Yep. Take a look how Leatherberry picks this one up. It gets on him so fast. His body language was, I better slow down and make a decent throw, and he almost softened the throw too much. But you trust your first baseman. They pick it up.
Catcher Grady Jerica, number 6 hitter in the lineup today. Just a sophomore. Came in this week hitting 143. And takes outside corner, strike 1.
We were talking about sophomores. There's one in each lineup in critical positions here. Jerica here as the catcher for Hoover, and then you've got Yoder, the sophomore shortstop for the Polar Bears. Critical positions with youngsters occupying those.
Brian Ashby is the manager for Hoover. There's a swing and a miss, and Oliveri's going to have to throw down to first to complete the strikeout.
Got him on that off-speed, fooled him there. As you watch it from our center field camera, beautiful pitch. It looks like it's going to stay up, and it just dives last minute. We'll call that one that slider. And then nice step in. Oliveri's been correct both times to get himself cleared inside to throw a direct throw to his first baseman without the runner being in the way.
That brings up the number 7 hitter today, second baseman J.R. Cook. Cook, a senior, hitting .357 coming into action this week.
And Dave, right away the Polar Bears bring their third baseman and first baseman into the cut of the grass. So scouting report is He bunts his way on, so we're going to read his hands and field our position cleanly.
Mentioned Brian Ashby, the manager for Hoover, already in his 8th year leading the Vikings. Jackson, of course, their manager is Bill Gamble in his 15th season. Hard to believe.
Yep, 2 great leaders as well as longevity leaders.
That is inside. Count is now 2-1.
Both great baseball players in their day, too.
Cook at the plate, Logsdon on deck. No score here in the bottom of the second. 2 down. That is lifted down the right field line. Right fielder is there, and making the catch is Cootie for out number 3. We played 2 here at Dick Miller Field in North Canton. It's Jackson nothing, Hoover nothing on Big Time Sports.
At Paper Twigs, our full-service floral and papery boutique offers expertly crafted, custom-designed invitations and paper essentials for all events. We're renowned for our innovative, out-of-the-box floral arrangements, perfect for any occasion. We specialize in weddings and major events and would be honored to be a part of your special day. Please contact us at 330-499-3350.
Daystar Power Sports and Equipment in Malvern knows how to take care of our customers. Fall is here, the perfect season to hit the trails, tackle yard work, or haul with confidence. From Arctic Cat ATVs to Cub Cadet mowers, Steel tools, Ferris mowers, and Triton trailers, we've got you covered. Great financing, dependable service, and the gear you need. Call 330-868-9893 or visit DaystarPowersports.com today. Daystar, your adventure starts now.
Introducing Pizza Oven, a legacy since 1956. For decades, we've delighted taste buds with our authentic flavors. Indulge in our scrumptious menu, carefully crafted to satisfy every craving. From crispy pizzas to fresh salads, tender chickens to savory pasta, we have it all. Visit pizzaoven56.com and experience the taste of tradition at your fingertips. Pizza Oven, serving Northeast Ohio at our 10 locations.
It's March, baby, and Simpson Heating and Cooling is bringing the heat. And the shot is up. The shot is up. You call that a shot? Why don't we get somebody to teach these guys about the game of hoops?
What do you think, Coach?
So I thought you said these guys were all-stars.
They are a lot more professional here in their installation. Check out this installation. He's got 1 turn. He makes 2 turns. Wow! Sweet banana. We have got a full installation.
Now I see what you meant when you were talking about all-stars. These guys know what they're doing.
Somebody call for an all-star?
When madness hits your home, choose Simpson.
Back at Hoover, and we have a scoreless battle as we go to the top of the 3rd inning. It'll be Leatherberry, Oliveri, and Yoder for Jackson. Hitters 7, 8, and 9 up against Mason Groninger, who's been quite dominant so far in the first 2 innings. So Leatherberry steps in. He's a senior and hitting .355 coming into today's play. You mentioned Luke. Father, grandfather, both athletes?
Yeah, exactly. Grandfather was a great pitcher at Carrollton and Malone. And then, actually Marietta. And then Dad was a great basketball player at Malone.
That is hit down the right field line. It's going to drift foul out of play. Late on the swing, but gave it a good charge.
Sure, and they were talking about a great little backstory. Luke had played second base his first couple years in the lineup for Jackson. They asked him to move over to third. They thought, hey, we don't really have someone coming. We like your bat. We could get someone else in the lineup. And there's that team player, that selfless team player, say, sure, I'll get over there, whatever you need me to do.
Leatherberry down 0-2 in the count, and that is hit foul. And a good pitch placement there by Groninger, working the outside of the plate.
You're right on it, Dave. Pitch placement, particularly with 2 strikes. It should not be in the strike zone. It could look like a strike to start with and dive out. And Leatherberry's doing a nice job of just spoiling it. He's quick through the zone, which helps.
Try to get him to chase up high. Leatherberry, good eye, takes it high for ball 1. 1-2 the count.
Yeah, great pitch there. He goes fishing. He's got 2 strikes. It's an auto strike. He's not going to hit it.
That is ripped right to shortstop, and stepping in is Cervenik to record out number 1. Hit it right on the button.
Boy, sure did, Davey. Watch it from the center field camera. Jumped right on that fastball. Anywhere else, it's through for the single. Don't you wonder in baseball just how the placement of players always seems to work out?
Right.
Who thought of this game?
Number 8 hitter is Joey Oliveri, the catcher. He's a senior. Did I have that right?
Yes, you do. Senior catcher.
Yep.
That's right.
And he is hitting .217 as he steps in here today with 5 RBI. 1 ball, no strikes.
He's had a couple extra base hits on the year, a double and a triple, so he gets it in play. He can leg it out.
It's taken for a strike. Count even at 1-1.
Hey, Dave, I've noticed just in our first couple of innings that the outside corner strike zone has been generous, and so pitchers should be paying attention to that. Feed it.
That is a chopper towards first base. It's going to be a tough play, and Zarco not able to hang on. He was more likely paying attention to the toss to the pitcher instead of securing the ball first.
Yep, you've summarized it. I call it the tip. It's right in on the hand, so now comes the tough part of it. Zarco picks it up, and he's in between. Do I flip it or do I run it? And so for that split second, you mishandle the baseball. So let's see if Jackson does anything with the door part way open.
This is the shortstop, Lucas Yoder, the sophomore standing in, right-handed hitter. Runner at first, shows bunt, puts it down. Groninger will throw over and just got him as Yoder hustled down the line quickly. Sacrifice is complete.
Great job here as you watch your hands up, touches the ball hot. You don't go chase it, you just touch it hot and move it into position where they have to go to first base. So now you got that runner in scoring position, 2 outs. Now let's see what you get to your top of the order. That was the idea.
Absolutely.
If we can get a runner in scoring position for Oaks, we've got a shot in our half of the inning. Good baseball there by the Polar Bears.
Oaks grounded out in the first inning. Sails outside for ball 1.
And this is where Oaks has to stay very disciplined because they don't want it into the inside half into his hands. That's his power zone. So you see him staying outside all that they can, or they're going to bounce it low and in front.
Oliveri leads away at second. Inside, that is skied towards center field. Andes going back and makes the catch to end the inning. No damage done. And we go to the bottom of the 3rd inning. It's Jackson nothing, Hoover nothing here on Big Time Sports. Of course, we are enjoying some great weather here today. Mid-70s. Jackson won the first of the 2 meetings this week last night over at Jackson, 4-1. Outstanding pitching performance from Landon Thiel of the Polar Bears.
Yeah, boy, Davey, right on. And you take a look at as the fan cam moves its way around. Isn't it great to see folks without blankets?
Oh, yeah.
Without heavy coats. In fact, you got shorts and golf shirts on, and everybody's comfortable.
Our fan cam is brought to you always by Mears Nissan. We appreciate their sponsorship, and there's another good angle of the fans.
Beautiful stadium redo,
Yes.
so you get a chance to not only see the stadium, but then the fans in those new seats and how it's been reconstructed in around home plate here. So great job by the Viking administration and in particular their maintenance folks and field crew to say this is how it should look out here and give these kids a small college baseball feel. Yeah, and then those who don't want to really spend good time in those seats, check them out. You know what? We could have put seats anywhere, and those guys are going to their same old place.
On the hill.
I'll meet you on the hill.
And I believe Hoover Athletic Director Larry Kennard's out there, isn't he?
Larry's out there, you see, with the white
right.
bill, and his Associate Athletic Director to his right there. And I'm trying to, Tommy Masucci there in the gray. He does a lot of. 2 ADs may get together. I understand that Jeff Crocker's in the house too. So Larry and Jeff could probably huddle up and say, what do you think? Or put a Diet Coke bet on the final half of this game.
All right, we step to the bottom of the 3rd inning, and leading off will be the number 8 hitter, left fielder John Logston. The senior steps in, hitting 174.
Yep, we go 9-1-2 here, don't we, Dave?
Right.
See if they can flip something over in the
8-9-1.
Whoop, I'm sorry.
Yep. Logston takes ball 1. The DH, Bryce Gerstenslager on deck, and then back to the top of the order with Jack Andes. There's a strike.
Even that count up.
O'Byrne, the sophomore, working in his 3rd inning now. Of course. Takes another strike, does Logston. So it's 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yep, O'Byrne, you see his body language. He lost that one right out of the gate. He kind of fell away.
Yeah.
And he wished he could grab it back about a foot out. But this is where that bounce back ability. Gritty now.
2-2. Strike 3 called as Logston is set down. Is this our first strikeout, Mike?
I had Jerica.
Got it.
As a K earlier. And Zarko. Yeah, yep. But you're right, not many. The guys have been putting them in play.
Designated hitter Bryce Gerstenslager swings and misses for strike 1. Came in hitting .357. Number 9 hitter today. He's a junior. Inside, and another strike for O'Byrne. Count 0-2.
He's one of these guys we call a double leadoff, Dave, where you, in that 9-hole, you get on, it's almost as if having a leadoff hitter, the way they handle the bat. Then you can flip your order and do some running game with it. Got Andy's right in behind it, who hits for average. So you can see Coach Ashby strategically placing the
1 ball,
9-hole
2
hitter.
strikes. Yep. Swung on and missed, and another strikeout. 2 strikeouts in the inning for O'Byrne.
Watch O'Byrne, he goes up in the zone here just a little bit. Just took it up over him just a bit and away. Gerstenslager would like to have that one back because it was a fastball.
All of our replays today being brought to you by iCryo of Belton Village. That is lifted towards left field. Left fielder coming in on the run and making the catch is Szymanski for out number 3. And O'Byrne with a quick inning, and both these pitchers doing an outstanding job.
Boy, they are, Dave.
We played 3, no score between Jackson and Hoover on the Pizza Oven scoreboard.
Beaver Constructors is a full-service general contractor delivering top-notch commercial construction management, general contracting, and design-build services across Ohio. We prioritize doing things the right way, ensuring the highest quality in every project from critical infrastructure to facility improvements. Beaver Excavating excels in heavy civil contracting for commercial, industrial, and transportation sectors. We believe in making a positive impact through community involvement and client satisfaction.
Do you have an old junker sitting around that's not worth anything? It might be just an old junker to you, but at Speedy Auto Salvage it's worth big bucks. Your end-of-life car or truck will quickly turn into cash for vacation, bill payoffs, or just money for fun. Speedy also takes sheet metal and old appliances and will put cash right in your hands. Speedy pays top dollar for your end-of-life vehicle, sheet metal, scrap iron, and even old appliances. Pickup service is available. Hurry in today to Speedy Auto Salvage.
Dumont Sporting Goods has been outfitting winning teams since 1977. Put Doug Clark and his experienced staff to work for your team. See them for school jackets, silk screening, and embroidery. Dumont's is especially proud to be your exclusive area Russell Athletic Team Specialist. All of the name brands you love close to home. That's Dumont's Sporting Goods on Tuscarawas Avenue in downtown Dover. Team specialist since 1977.
At Mears Nissan, we make car buying easy. We want our customers to have a pleasant buying experience from start to finish. We offer a comfortable and welcoming space where you can feel confident making your purchase. Family owned and operated for over 35 years, we're proud to offer family-friendly financing options designed to fit your budget. Don't just take our word for it. Take a look at some of our happy customers. So if you're planning on buying a new or used car or truck, look no further than Mears Nissan in Canton, and let our family take care of yours.
Back here at Hoover, Dick Miller Field, and we have a scoreless battle, top of the 4th on the Pizza Oven scoreboard. Just 1 hit in the game for Jackson. No hits for Hoover so far, and 1 error. And we go now to the number 2 hitter. All right.
You got it. Yep. Szymanski leading us up.
Szymanski, the left fielder.
You're right on top of Tom Hamilton. Has nothing.
Oh, yeah.
Come on. I'll be as quiet as Rosie. And we can send it to Andre Knott wherever he is.
Ball 1 pitch. Yep. Szymanski in the first.
Yep, had that really nice line out to left. If you remember, had that inside-out swing.
That's right.
And it was working, but it was really nice play by Logston to stay put and really read that ball working back toward him off the lefty.
1 ball, 1 strike. That is tapped foul behind the plate.
You know, Dave, we get to these middle innings, and guys have seen this pitcher a couple times through, so now they're chatting in the dugout. So what do you want to sit on? What's he be leading you with? What do you want to stay away from? Today, what is his pitch or not? So you soften him up, and then you start to watch different approaches. Early in the count, I'm only going fastballs.
Try to get him to chase outside corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Brody Folk waits on deck for Jackson, number 3 hitter.
Jerican did a nice job of sitting outside and framing that one, make it look closer than it really was. Wants that thing down.
2-2, hit up the middle. That's going to be a ground ball base hit up the middle. And Szymanski is aboard, leadoff hitter.
Boy, Dave, you watch this replay. He's nice and quiet in his stance. His load was right on it, and he attacked that fastball. Everything through the zone perfectly there. And you get that lead off on, things start to happen now. We know with Coach Gamble, he's going to make teams handle the baseball. So don't be surprised to see a bunt and run or a hit and run or just a straight sacrifice right now, but he's going to make him handle it.
Here's the DH, Brody Folk.
Lukens is way in on the grass at third.
Takes it low, apparently, ball 1.
There's that 3-hole hitter that's hitting 429. So you say, do you take the bat out of his hands by creating a sacrifice, or you let him put the ball in play? Lukens is not sure yet. If he had that, this is our last. As he gets plumped there, we were talking a little bit about he was thrown out trying to extend that to a triple earlier, wasn't he? Hit a double,
yeah.
And then kept his head down. And watch this pitch just gets away inside. We call that a 2-seamer, which means it's going to start and then move as he lets go of it. And the 2-seamer got away, so a little threat here going on.
All right, yeah, Jackson's got something going. Second baseman Brady Morton steps in. 2 out, nobody on for the Polar Bears here. Top of the 4th.
And Zarco is about 60 feet from home plate right now.
Third
baseman, the bunt.
Yeah, third baseman Lukens even with the bag.
He has coverage responsibilities right now, so the pitcher's got the third baseline.
Bunt right up the middle. Quick throw, third base, and they get the force play. That bunt just had a little bit too much on it, and a nice play off the mound there by Groninger.
Boy, Dave summarized it well. Any other place but back at the pitcher, and it had too much on it. And the catcher's directing traffic, so he had that chance to go 1-5 over there to get that lead out.
Jackson's got a pinch runner over there, number 12, Brett Andrews now at first base. Nico Cootie steps in, the number 5 hitter.
Yeah, you take
out to center field in the second.
Boy, it's interesting as you watch that cat and mouse play. Say, okay, I'm going to make sure my speed is at both bases right now, and we're going to start some movement here.
Folk at second, and Andrews at first. Cootie at the plate. Fastball strike.
Great lead pitch.
Groninger's been solid through the first 3+ innings. Jackson with a threat here in the 4th.
Yep, Serbanek did a nice job of keeping an eye on that one. Almost as if to say we're going to put something on. And it's great to see Lukens not giving up his position. He's still cut of the grass baseline. Just in case they get running game going on, he's there for the catch and throw.
Outside, evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out here, top of the 4th. Jackson with 2 on.
Setting that table well, Dave. And the other little piece here is you got left-handed hitter, so that means your catcher has great view of anything going on left side if there's any action to third base, particularly if they're going to start the running game.
Here's the 1-1. Again, outside corner. And now Groninger ahead in the count, 1-2.
Dave, how about that? They take care of the bunt, and now he stays ahead of the hitter here. If you can get that second out of the 3 as the pitcher, you take a lot of situations out of play. Bearing down nicely.
Bounced it in, gets away from the catcher, Jurica, and the runners both move up.
You take a look, he bounces it in front, so that's going to be a wild pitch, and now the bunt that did occur is almost as if it occurred because of the wild pitch.
All right, so Jackson now with runners at second and third, 1 down for Cootie. Count is 2-2 on the Jackson right fielder. Fouls it off, spoils that outside pitch.
And great camera work here from our newest elevation here at Hoover, where you can see the infield. Perfect now discipline for this situation. We call this cut of the grass. And so there's no force out. So they're going to be taking a look home first, cut the runner down, or then make that play at first base. But also, in like token, a little blooper has a lot of space to get in now behind this drawn-in infield.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 down. The pitch outside. Tried to get him to chase. Now it's full.
Cootie's doing a nice job of being disciplined there. You don't give up the strike zone, but you protect it. And now again, he's expecting a strike, but he needs to hit a strike too. You don't want to give away a full count to the pitcher.
Evan Beard, the first baseman, waits on deck. Sails up high, that's ball 4. And now Jackson has loaded the bases.
Take a look, comes over top, and just that couldn't get command of that fastball to stay over the top. That little 2-seamer was on the move.
All right, we're going to have a conference here on the mound.
Good idea by Coach Ashby. This is all about settling down as pitcher, and also making sure that situationally they're set. And Dave, what folks don't see is you get your bullpen up too. So it allows a couple extra pitches in the bullpen and sets his infield, and also disrupts a little bit of the offensive flow. So it's as good as a full timeout, as we might say.
Right,
in basketball.
there you go. Take a full.
Yep. Oh, nice job, guys. Yep, right on it. Yeah, this new camera angle from up on top here at Dick Miller Stadium is really good.
There we go.
Really good.
That is number 10 for the Vikings, Nolan Pellegrino.
Junior. Yep.
Getting loose.
Now the umpire is going to walk, because Coach Ashby's doing a good job here. He's letting that bullpen get work, and so the umpire's going to have to come get him. And this is all part of it. Here, and here comes our umpire. It's all perfectly done. Coach Ashby will wait till he sees him and then makes his way.
Right.
Everybody's good on the infield. They've already covered that moments ago.
There you go. All right, a big scoring opportunity here for the Polar Bears. 1 out, bases loaded, and Evan Beard, the first baseman, steps in for Jackson.
Yep, last time up, grounded short, and now he's in a whole different hitting situation. So this is great here. The corner infielders are going to go home to first. Your middle infielders are turning the double play in the middle. So when you catch your camera look, you're going to see your guys at the cut of the grass. That's going to be Zarco and Lukens in. Middle infielders are playing double play depth in the middle. And they're a great camera shot, guys. You see the discipline of this hitting situation. Be home to first on the corners, double play ball in the middle.
Critical moment in this game with 1 out, no score. Jackson threatening. 1 ball, no strikes. Hit on the ground to second. There's a double play opportunity to throw to first, and they turn it.
Pitcher's best friend is the double play ball.
How about that? Big play replay being brought to you by Papa Bears. Here we go.
Watch the good ground ball. Does a great job of Cook. Head down, nice flip, really good feed. Then Serbanek was able to get that ball moving along.
score 6-3. We've got a timeout. All right, bottom of the fourth coming up. No score from Hoover.
With Bell Store's Bell Buddy Rewards, you save in-store and at the pump. New members receive 20 cents off per gallon as a welcome gift. Everyday savings are made easy. Instantly enjoy 3 cents off per gallon just for being a member. When you spend $25 in store, unlock an extra 5 cents off per gallon on your next fill-up. Buy 5, get 1 free. Track your drinks and earn free coffee, fountain, icy, and espresso with drink clubs. So start saving today. Download the Bell Stores app and sign up for Bell Buddy Rewards.
You're only as good as your people. And what we've done here is that we've created a culture where people flourish.
We don't want it to be a transaction. We want it to be something where there's a consultative approach, a relationship that allows us to really, one, ensure our customer the right way, but then two, to let them understand the value of getting to work with us.
It's an extreme amount of satisfaction for this team that we have right now. We've developed a team that is solely based on relationships.
Welcome to Daystar Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Malvern, Ohio, your ultimate destination for automotive excellence. Get behind the wheel of your dreams for our exclusive lineup of top quality vehicles. From sleek sedans to rugged SUVs, we have something for every driver. Explore our wide selection of premium cars and let our expert team help you find the perfect match. Don't settle for ordinary. Upgrade to extraordinary at Daystar Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Malvern.
There are 87,000 new IRS agents. Fireside Tax is the best accounting value in Stark County. With audit defense and identity theft restoration through Protection Plus, Fireside Tax can help you deal with the new agent. Fireside Tax has been in business for over 18 years and provides tax, accounting, and payroll services, including flat fee accounting and flat fee payroll. Fireside Tax also handles individual and small business income tax returns.
Attention golfers, be sure to visit Willie's Custom Golf in Stroudsburg. Willie's features 3 TrackMan simulators to sharpen your game. Enjoy the outdoor and indoor driving range and browse in our fully stocked pro shop. Private lessons available from our golf professionals. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, Willie's Custom Golf has it all.
Back at Hoover, no score as we move to the bottom of the fourth inning. And for the Vikings, it'll be hitters 2, 3, and 4 against Ethan O'Byrne of Jackson. This will be Ryan Cervenek. Cervenek stepping in, outside ball 1.
How about Cervenek finishing that and completing the double play, Dave, to finish that top half to now get to the bottom half. Last time up, flew to center field. So put the bat on the ball. Now he's ahead in the count.
The 1-0.
Nice.
Fouled.
Yep,
down
I'm
the
sorry,
line,
Dave.
out of play.
Yep, again, nice view of that foul ball down the right field line. He was quick through it, but that ball was just in above his hand, so just flip it out. He'll like that one because he says, I saw it and I was on it.
O'Byrne with the 1-1. Oh, outside corner, got it. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Carter Lukens waits on deck for Hoover.
The outside corner has been established by our home plate umpire today.
Inside, curveball, and got him on the swing.
Got him on that off speed. You're right, it was a beauty. Watch this thing. Starts in the middle and then dives. Whoa.
Wow.
Perfect pitch.
Cervenek strikes out, and Carter Lukens, the third baseman, steps in with 1 down.
Yep. Lukens back to the pitcher last time.
Outside for ball 1.
He's been a mainstay here for the Vikings baseball program. I think as a sophomore, played a lot. And last year has established himself as their everyday third baseman.
Off speed, there's a strike. 1-1 the count.
He's seen fastball, now he's seen a curve. And O'Byrne works fast, so you got to protect.
Takes outside.
You saw that fastball, Dave, just tailed a little bit. That's how you know it's a 2-seamer. If you see that thing hold its line, that's the 4-seamer. The 4-seamer just gets on you and overpowers you. 2-seamer's moving. Good hold.
Yeah, Lukens thought about it, able to check. So it's 3-1 now with 1 out, nobody on.
Great pitch by Ober. Go get it. You're right, now hitters count.
That is hit out towards center field, and Oak's going to cruise over towards left center and puts it away for out number 2.
You can see Ober challenged him. He just goes, whoop, I'm going after you. And Lukens just got under. If he could have stayed on top of that a little bit, that's a single to left center. Instead, it turns out to be a fly ball to left center.
First baseman Jack Zarco steps in now with 2 out, nobody on.
Michigan State football recruit, so you'll be able to follow him as a Sparty. And his last time up, he struck out swinging here. So we'll see if he can get the bat on the ball this half.
Swing and a miss, evens the count at 1-1.
And if we recall, there comes that off-speed stuff. They were not going to let him see anything hard and fast. So now he's even in that count. Came again. You have that early strikeout, and Ober knows in the back of his mind, I know what we were supposed to be doing with him, and it worked. So now I'm coming back. I'm going to stay with my game plan until he beats me.
Here's the 2-1. Zarco takes, and it's now 3-1 on the first baseman.
Worked himself back into a hitter's count. So now Ober has a choice. Do I challenge him, or do I stay with my off speed, because that's the scouting report. Let's see what happens. Challenged him.
He challenged him, and he lifts a fly ball towards left. Left fielder cruising in. That is Szymanski. No, the center fielder Oaks comes over in left center and makes the catch to retire inside.
Yep, Dave, you're right about Szymanski. Initially, it looks like his, and then that center fielder always gets a chance to direct traffic.
4 in the books. No score. Jackson and Hoover here at Hoover.
The newly remodeled 30-acre Akron Auto Auction, located at 2471 Lay Drive in Akron. Our weekly auction starts at 9 a.m. every Tuesday. Our public auction offers repossessions and U.S. government vehicles. Akron Auto Auction makes buying and selling with confidence as effortless as possible. We're open to dealers and the public. Check current weekly inventory or learn more at akronautoauction.com or call 330-773-8245. Introducing Pizza Oven, a legacy since 1956. For decades, we've delighted taste buds with our authentic flavors. Indulge in our scrumptious menu, carefully crafted to satisfy every craving. From crispy pizzas to fresh salads, tender chickens to savory pasta, we have it all. Visit pizzaoven56.com and experience the taste of tradition at your fingertips. Pizza Oven, serving Northeast Ohio at our 10 locations.
LodgeVision Technologies is a locally owned IT service management group in Winesburg, Ohio.
If your small business has technology needs ranging from workstation setups to network management, filtering, and cybersecurity, LodgeVision Technologies has the team and experience to create a solution unique to your business. Our goal is to simplify your business by taking the complexity and difficulty out of technology. Contact LodgeVision Technologies and experience a true peace of mind with all of your technology needs.
Dumont Sporting Goods has been outfitting winning teams since 1977. Put Doug Clark and his experienced staff to work for your team. See them for school jackets, silk screening, and embroidery. Dumont's is especially proud to be your exclusive area Russell Athletic Team Specialist. All of the name brands you love close to home. That's Dumont's Sporting Goods on Tuscarawas Avenue in downtown Dover. Team specialist since 1977.
Vitamins and minerals, feeding champions since 1983.
Back here at Hoover, our score, Jackson nothing, Hoover nothing, as we go to the top of the 5th inning. And our first pitch in the top of the 5th As we talk about our new pitcher, first of all, Jack Andes moves from center field. He'll be on the mound now for the Vikings here in the top of the 5th inning. And in center field, taking his spot is number 3. That is Brady Hassan, a junior. So Andy's warming up. And it looks like it'll be hitters 7, 8, and 9 for Jackson.
Boy, David, Andes, as you watch him warm up there, again, ERA of 0. So he has come in and not given up an earned run. And he's going to be that athlete center fielder pitcher. So you're going to watch him work fast. He's going to challenge and attack. He's probably got 2 pitches. Movement fastballs and whatever his choice of off speed is. But he is going to come after hitters. I would say fastball is going to be his lead pitch, location, and then strike guys out with some off speed. But this is a slam the door moment for the Vikings.
Our first pitch here in the top of the 5th being brought to you by Van Nostrand Young Coots. When was the last time you reviewed your insurance coverage? Van Nostrand Young Coots can ensure you have the right business, home, auto, and life insurance, independent and family owned. Van Nostrand Young Coots. First pitch from Andy's in there for a strike as Luke Leatherberry steps in for Jackson.
Boy, threw him off speed. That tight front shoulder curveball. Let's see what he does again.
Ground ball towards short. Servanek throws across for out number 1.
2 pitches, 1 out, Dave.
High crowd replay for you, Mike.
Boy, challenged him with a fastball. Leatherberry was right on it. Hit that Adam ball, as we say, right at him. And it was a nice 6-3 finish there by Servanek.
Catcher Joey Oliveri steps in, the number 8 hitter. 1 out, nobody on.
Worked that curveball in there last time up. Pop up to the shortstop. As we get him into a second at-bat. It's amazing. It's only the second at-bat. We're in the 5th inning.
Yeah.
So these pitchers have done a great job today.
Swing and a miss by Oliveri. Evens the count at 1-1. There's a good look at senior Jack Andes.
Boy, last 2 have done a great job. Starts him out with that hard curveball and then come right back with fastball. He's again charged up. Yep. He's almost saying, hey, I don't think he can catch up to it. And if I can move it around, I'm in control. The athlete inning.
Oliveri down now, 1-2 in the count.
Setting up away.
Got it. Strike 3 called on the outside corner, and Oliveri is out number 2.
Yeah, watch the location, but the catcher's set up, and he held it. So there's that framing to say, that's the outside corner, and it's been good all day to this umpire. Let's remind him of that. So I'm going to hold it. And you got that soft delay call.
Shortstop Lucas Yoder fouls it straight back for strike 1.
Dave, you appreciate how fast Andes works. Gets it back, let's get set. As middle infielders, we used to love it because there's rhythm in that. Give us the out. You get up there, fire away, we'll pick it up for you.
Yoder's second at bat.
Yep, exactly. Had a sacrifice bunt the last time. Really handled it well, if you remember, down that first base line. Moved those runners up, and that threat got erased.
Count is 1-1 now, 2 outs. That is lifted towards right field down the line. It is going to drift foul.
Boy, Dave, right off the bat, that did not look like it was going to reach a foul pole fence line. That lets you know that Andy's a strong pitcher with good, what they call velo, or velocity on his fastball. So it doesn't take much to get the ball moving and get somewhere. You saw that in Yoder's foul ball.
So the sophomore Lucas Yoder steps back in. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Base is empty here. Top of the 5th.
It's a setup here. Yep.
Outside corner.
Yes, sir. And with a breaking ball.
Must have been a little high.
The old phrase, must have come through the zone in his eyes. And it dropped out. Great pitch.
2-2 the count.
Andy's nice bite on his breaking ball. There he came back with it.
Struck him out. So Jackson goes 1, 2, 3 in the top of the 5th. We move to the bottom of the 5th. No score here on Big Time Sports. How about that?
Boy, did you check that? Just the crowd that has formed down that third base line, and it's coming up in behind our home plate. And
yeah,
the fan cam. Look at the interesting thing here. You can lean on a fence if you want to here. You can sit on a cement almost seat bench if you want to, or you can still bring your own. But hey, the way they've designed it here, you can decide any way you want to be as we look around here.
Yeah, once again, we want to thank Mears Nissan sponsoring today's fan cam as we get a look at members of fans from both teams checking this one out here at Dick Miller Field.
Well, no doubt you can tell there's almost a sense of anticipation. Who's going to break through?
Right.
They're leaning on the fence chatting about it, and they're saying, okay, one run may win this thing in any way, shape, or form.
Again, thanks to Mears Nissan with our fan cam here today. O'Byrne back on the mound here for Jackson as he's ready to go to work in the bottom of the 5th. We've really only had, what, Andes was at third base earlier in the game. That was a threat, and then Jackson had the bases loaded. What inning was that?
Yeah, let's come back to that.
Came up with a
4th.
Yeah, Hoover came up with a critical double play. Turned the double play.
Yep, that 4-6-3 in reverse to erase that whole threat. But you know, in close games, we talk about handling the baseball, or some folks will say make outs, and they did that.
All right, hitters 5, 6, and 7 due up now for the Vikings. It'll be Roman Geiselman stepping in, the right fielder.
Yep, last time up had the third base, say grounder to third, 5-3 on the out.
Gets the outside corner, does O'Byrne. It's 1-1.
You know, Geisman did a nice job staying off that. Now he's got to settle back in. What's my strike? There
that is roped out to left field, base hit for Geiselman. And the Vikings have the leadoff hitter aboard.
You know, you get great. Watch Geiselman how he rolls his hands over there. Whoop. Beautiful. Stayed back on the breaking ball, took the barrel to it and rolled it over. So that keeps the pop-up out of play. Boy, beautiful job. You get your leadoff hitter on.
Catcher Grady Jerica steps in. Right-handed hitter, runner at first, nobody out. We see a bunt here.
Watch the hands. Yep, you're right, Dave. He was showing the hands. And great camera work again. You're going to see O'Byrne's work here with Geiselman. Wants to keep him close, but certainly understand the sacrifice situation that they're in. So he's got to be a fielder, too.
Bunt towards first. Beard throws over, and they get the runner.
Beautiful.
But Geiselman moves into scoring position now at second base with one down.
Watch
cryo replay.
Boy, Dave, watch execution. Touches it hot. Boom to the first base side. Pitcher can't handle it. Only play now is to first base. Second baseman gets there where he belongs. Perfect execution of getting a runner in scoring position with less than 2 outs.
Here comes J.R. Cook, the second baseman, standing in.
Now, Dave, take a look. His last time up, flew out to right field. I wouldn't be surprised. That's why you see Beard at first. You could almost see some action there. I'm appreciating where Beard's standing right now, because he's not convinced that maybe, just maybe, Cook would put one down.
He and the third baseman are even at the bag there.
And they're checking their dugouts to make sure they're given the right instruction.
No balls, 1 strike, 1 out here. Runner at second in a scoreless game. O'Byrne makes, turns.
Yep, doing his job, frustrating as it is. Guys are doing a beautiful job mixing the camera angles here, because you're picking up on all the situational baseball that's going on and the game within the game that keeps it in check. Shortstop pats his glove to just let him know he's back there.
Good stop by Oliveri as that pitch was in the dirt. Or in the turf, so to speak.
Yeah, it's a good turf dirt. Yeah, there you go. The colored turf dirt.
1-1 the count. Left fielder John Logston on deck.
Comes to see Yoder just tapping in there, keeping Geiselman close. Good.
There's a strike called.
Good pitch. He bent that one into the inside corner, inside half. Great pitch by O'Byrne.
O'Byrne now ahead in the count. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Cook is having a hard time believing that was a strike as he took a little stroll.
Surprised him, and you don't have the pitch count, hitters count, so he can take that stroll and not have the 15-second clock on him.
Here's the 1-2. Ripped out over center field. Here comes Geiselman around. Here comes the throw to the plate. It's cut off. And the Vikings take the lead 1-0 on the RBI single from J.R. Cook.
Boy, Dave, beautiful job with 2 strikes. Just watch him. He's choked up on the bat. He's very tight, and he just snaps through it. Beautiful hitting with 2 strikes, and oh, the timely RBI.
Logston meeting with the third base coach, and then we'll head back toward home plate. O'Byrne on the mound. First run of the game in, and it belongs to the Vikings here in the bottom of the 5th.
Boy, Dave, the Vikings did a nice job of take the leadoff single, execute your sacrifice, and then have that single to plate him. Get him on, get him over, get him in is what we used to say.
Swing and a miss by Logston.
Last time up, had a strikeout in the 3rd inning. Let's see if he can put the ball in play here to keep the line moving, as they say.
Cook at first, leading away. Bounced in. Again, another nice stop by Oliveri.
We appreciate how O'Byrne's grit. He's not giving in. He's using his off speed with his fastball, keeping it away. Here's our camera angle on the leadoff opportunity.
O'Byrne throws over to first. Trying to keep that runner close.
Yep, no doubt. And you watch this. As O'Byrne works here, we think down in the bullpen here. Nice job, guys, capturing that. Not going to let this thing go too much further.
Throwing in the Jackson bullpen, Clayton Macaluso.
Yeah, if that runner gets to second base with less than 2 outs, O'Byrne's probably going to see the end of his day.
Bounced in, Oliveri is going to throw down there, but not in time. Cook with an aggressive move there. As soon as he saw that ball squirt away, he was on the move.
When it bounces that breaking ball in there, Oliveri does a nice job, but it kicks away just enough that Cook could get himself down to second. So yet again, another runner in scoring position, less than 2 outs. Takes a lot of situational hitting out. Just go attack the baseball here.
Here's the 2-2 now from O'Byrne. Bounced that one in as well, and the count is now full.
Working that breaking ball in there. Best case scenario, you get your ground ball to the right side and move that runner up. But at this point in time, you're full count. You just want to put a good charge on the ball.
And the 3-2. Long hold by O'Byrne. Now comes home outside, and it's ball 4. 2 on now.
Held that a long time, didn't he, Dave? Almost held it too long, and it just missed outside. He was going to go nibbling out there, and you could tell he lost it just a little bit too much, and now he got that runner on second. Less than 2 outs. We'll see what Coach Gamble's going to do.
Conference time, and we're going to have a pitching change.
It's very typical at this time in a game with the 1-run game. You get the next runner to second. You usually look for that next pitcher.
We're going to step aside. We'll come back with more action here in the bottom of the 5th when we return.
Treat your family to the best in dining pleasure at Chibo's Restaurant in Waynesburg. The very best in homemade pasta, rigatoni, and spaghetti will delight your appetite. And the homemade rolls and bread are menu favorites. Visit Chibo's once and you'll become a regular. Other popular items like chicken, ham, and veal parmesan highlight our menu. Take the short drive to great food at Chibo's in Waynesburg.
At Wayne Door, we are your trusted partner in helping you build your dream home with quality technicians who pay attention to every detail so you won't have to pay costly future repairs. At Wayne Door, we only install high-quality products to protect your family for generations to come. We have your whole house covered with garage doors, windows, and more. So choose the team at Wayne Door. People you can trust since 1973. Visit waynedoor.com for a free quote today.
We return to Hoover. New pitcher for the Jackson Polar Bears is Clayton Macaluso. He is a senior right-hander. He did work in last night's game at Jackson, got the final 2 outs to close out a Jackson 4-1 win. He's on the mound now with a runner at first, 1 out, and the first pitch to the, 2 men on for Hoover, and at the plate is the DH, Bryce Gerstenslinger.
Yep, we got Cook out at second and Logston at first.
That is lifted out towards center field. Oaks going back, still going back. It's going to be over his head and bounces over the fence.
Ground rule double, Dave.
Ground rule double.
Put a charge. Played another.
How about that? That ball really carried.
It sure did, because Oaks looked like he was going to be able to run it down. But it was a blast of one bouncer onto 7th Street. Watch this thing. Gets right on the fastball, inside out, puts a charge in it. Runners are doing a good job. They stay halfway. Oaks is twisting and turning, couldn't make the play. Ground rule double.
That is going to be our Simpson big blast here today. Jack Andes announced as the batter, and then they just walked him intentionally to load the bases. So again, Hoover with 2 runs home in the inning. And they are still in a good spot to add on with 1 out. Bases are loaded, and Cervenak steps in. Now Jackson will bring the infield in.
Good point, Dave. They're coming home regardless now.
First pitch, strike.
Now, stranger things have happened. You have somebody who can handle the bat. Opportunity to perhaps squeeze one in.
Swinging away is Cervenak.
And let him put a charge in it.
He is now in the hole at 0-2. Macaluso looks in. And the 0-2 pitch. Up high.
And challenge him up and in. So the idea there was to get it up over his hands. As base runners, you have a rule right now. It's called the head-high line drive. So off the bat, if the line drive is head high or lower, you're going to freeze.
That is fisted out into left field, a base hit. 1 run home, and they'll hold the second runner as the throw comes all the way through. An RBI single for Cervenak.
Watch how he handles this, Dave. Ball's inside half, and he just rolls those wrists over. It was on the bottom half of the bat. Drawn in infield, a lot of space out there. Boy, but timely hitting, timely hitting.
3 runs home now in the inning. 3-0 Vikings. Still bases loaded and 1 down for Lukens.
Yep, Lukens has grounded out and flown out so far.
Swing and a miss.
He's attacking. There's the athlete, and you say, hey, you know what? I'm on in this hit parade.
Yeah.
I want on it. So first fastball, I'm gonna jump on that thing. Keep the line moving and keep the energy flowing.
That is lifted out towards left field. Runner is going to tag. Szymanski with the throw home. It's cut. And there is the 4th run of the inning for the Vikings. 4-0.
They're going to appeal, so we're going to make sure of this before we count it. We want to see if he left early. No, it doesn't.
Bill Gamble coming out, talking to the home plate umpire. Here's the replay brought to you by iCryo.
Takes that breaking ball, stays back just long enough, Dave, and we say get it into the green. And he did just that, and they did check the appeal, and everything was okay on the tag.
Jack Zarco steps in, the first baseman. Number 4 hitter. 2 outs now. Runners at first and second. And a 4 spot on the board here for the Vikings. Bottom of the 5th.
Boy, David, the Vikings have done all the right things offensively in this particular half inning. You see Coach Gamble coming out to talk one more time. Guys have done a good job getting on strikes, moving the baseball. base running, no errors out there, getting where they belong, just keeping the momentum going. And really what I like that the Vikings have done is they've jumped on good strikes and just kept the ball in play.
We want to talk about a very special softball game going on tomorrow night.
It's a big deal. Tell us about this.
All right, we've got Strasburg and Dover. They're going to hook up at Firestone Stadium in Akron tomorrow night, and we're going to have it live. We're going to live stream it starting at 6 o'clock on our YouTube page and YouTube channel, rather. Strasburg and Dover. Softball action on Big Time Sports tomorrow.
Boy, they both top-ranked teams in the state of Ohio in their respective divisions, and they're doing it where the state championships will be played. So a lot of, say, strategy in that game when you schedule it.
Back to the action. Off-speed pitch up high for ball one.
Zarko struck out in the first. Popped up to, flew out to center in his second at-bat. Now he gets a chance to play the runner from second.
Throw to first. That was close.
Great move there by Macaluso. Down at first base. Little extra lead off there.
1 ball, no strikes on Zarko. 2 down in the inning.
Snuck in behind Cervenak there, almost.
That is ripped down the left field line. Cruising around third is Andes, and he'll come home to score. RBI single for Zarko makes it 5-0.
Boy, watch how Zarko stays back on this curveball. Remember, he's not seeing fastballs. Stays back on the curveball. He was a student of the game, and boy, what a great job rolling that barrel over for the RBI. Great piece of hitting by Jack.
Roman Geiselman steps in now, the number 5 hitter.
He led off the inning, Dave. So
he did.
Batting around here.
Popped up towards first base. Beard with a diving effort, not able to bring it in. Great try.
Sure was, kind of tied him up there, and see Beard give it a great run.
Yeah.
Breaking ball, fists him. Here comes Beard to your screen on the right. Laid out. Inches away from making that second out of the inning. I'm sorry, completing the inning.
Yeah. No balls, 1 strike to Geiselman. Takes it up high from Macaluso.
Macaluso's doing a good job challenging him. He's had to just say this, they've gotten to him a little bit, timely hitting, but he hasn't given in right now in this hitting spot.
1-1 the count. Oh, inside, almost hit him.
Tried to guide that breaking ball in there, didn't he? Hitters count again, 2-1. So Geisman's job is you don't give in to anything that's not your strike. So we say, what's your strike to hit? You sit on that pitch right now.
Here comes the 2-1. Fouled off to the right.
They had the running game going there, Dave. They had both runners in play there behind that 2-1. The hitter's count is also a running count. And that the idea there was to maybe move both runners up and get that one opportunity. Coach Sarbaugh checking something out down there in the dugout. Had to bring all those runners back.
Got it.
Now we're 2-2, and that little game will be off. That's one that you get in really quickly at 2-1.
Fouled straight back.
He's right on it.
Yeah, Geiselman stays alive. Count remains 2 balls, 2 strikes. A 5 spot on the board here in the bottom of the 5th for the Vikings. They lead it 5-0 on the Papa Bears Pizza Oven scoreboard.
And they've batted around, so we start right back up here. Geisman gets it. Another opportunity in the same inning.
Chops that one into the Jackson dugout.
Did a great job, just we say get rid of that breaking ball. Just get rid of it. So he did just that, stayed on it, got it out of there.
2 on, 2 out, and a 2-2 count on the right fielder Roman Geiselman of the Vikings.
Lots of 2s there, Dave, you're right.
Oh, just missed on that fastball.
That's one you want if you're Macaluso. You say, no, I've seen that today. That's where I need to go.
Right.
That's where I need to go.
Full count now.
Runners will be in action.
Outside corner called strike 3. And that ends the inning. But the Vikings explode for 5 runs in the inning We go to the 6th. It's Hoover 5, Jackson nothing, right here on Big Time Sports.
Unleash the champion in you at T County Boxing Academy. From beginners to seasoned pros, our classes are tailored for every age and skill level. Get ready to jab, hook, and cross your way to greatness with our expert trainers. Join a community where everyone is welcome to embrace the power within. It's not just a workout, it's a journey to a stronger, more confident you. T County Boxing Academy, where champions are made. Sign up now and step into the ring of endless possibilities.
Thinking about selling your car? Make it fun at Ferris Chevy Toyota. We buy all cars, any truck, any SUV, and we pay top dollar, even if you don't buy from us. It's fast, easy, and yes, car buying is fun at Ferris. Visit us on the Wabash in New Philadelphia or start online at ferrischevitoyota.com. Ferris Chevy Toyota on the Wabash in New Philadelphia.
Every day begins with purpose. Every job begins with precision. At Rightmark Roofing, we don't just install roofs. We build trust and forge relationships. We understand that your roof is more than just materials. It's protection. It's peace of mind. That's why we use high-quality products and expert craftsmanship. With a sharp focus, our team is always ready to hit the mark. Call Rightmark Roofing. Let's build a future that stands strong.
Back here at Dick Miller Field, home of the Hoover Vikings, and wow, you look up, it's 5-0 Hoover. All 5 runs coming there in the bottom of the 5th, and all of a sudden Jackson's down to their last 6 outs.
Boy, they are. How quick that game flipped, huh, Dave? We were just trying to get the 1 run, and then Hoover explodes for 5 and got to manage 6 outs to take care of a home win.
Jack Andes back on the hill for the Vikings in this inning, and it's the center fielder Kenyon Oaks leading off. Top of the order here for Jackson.
Yep, grounded to short and flew to center. It's 2 at-bats.
Curveball. Another strike from Andes.
So now Oaks has seen both. Curveball, fastball. We know Andes, he's going to challenge him. Let's just see how. Whoop. Wanted that little breaking ball, so he's not giving in to fastball with Kenyon. So there's the tip of the cap, or if he is, it's going to make him go away. It's not going to be in the inside half of the plate for him.
Here comes the 1-2. Curveball, and he slaps it foul down the first base side. On deck for Jackson, Gino Szymanski, number 2 hitter. Well, if you're Jackson here, you want to make something happen with the top of your order here.
Yep, you need to get base runners right now. In any way, get base runners on.
Here's the 1-2. That's a fastball, and it was Oaks able to fight it off.
Busted him in after those last 2 breaking balls. And Kenyon played with Jack for a couple of years over here at Hoover, so they know one another enough to have a little anticipation.
Catcher sets up on the outside corner, fastball, and Oaks spoils it.
Great job by Kenyon Oaks there with his hands. To get rid of a fastball that was up in the zone and moving. Not all hitters catch up with that. Many of them are walking back right now. What Kenyon was able to do is spoil it, live for another pitch. That's a quality athlete. When your eye-hand coordination is that good, you can get rid of stuff like that.
Curveball, and didn't break much.
Nope. Good at bat by Oaks here to work really hard with the push that pitch count.
Home plate umpire went over to say something to Brian Ashby, the Hoover manager. Apparently some students may have been harassing the batter. Huh?
Good point. Our umpire went to the dugout to quiet something down there.
And then Ashby made a signal to somebody. Said quiet it down. And Oaks swings and misses for strike 3.
Boy, just challenged him there. Went right after him. And Kenyon could not keep up with it.
And it was
catch up with
inside.
It. Yep.
Good placement.
Sure what. Placement was a great word there, Dave. With 2 strikes, that's a strike that's hard to hit regardless. And with 2 strikes, you got to offer.
Here is Gino Szymanski. Swing and a miss on the left fielder for the Polar Bears. 1 out, nobody on.
Going right at him. Last time flew out to left and had a single last time up, and then was forced out as Hoover was cutting down runners.
That went up high a bit. Evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Dave Sheets, Mike Galena with you here on Big Time Sports, our image video crew today, doing an outstanding job. We thank them. Everybody involved in the truck and on the cameras.
Boy, Dave, you're right. They always say these guys make it look so great. It's like you have more than 3 cameras going. Because you cut away, you mix it, and they're showing the things inside the game that are important to see. Really well done.
2-1 pitch coming to Szymanski. Curve. Oh, that was a beauty.
Yep, brought it into the back door. Started out outside, and then it just paints it. Gets that count back even. And he's shown that he can do it. So now you're guessing a little bit if you're Szymanski.
Folk waits on deck for Jackson. Curve ball, strike 3. Szymanski didn't like it. And he'll go back to the dugout.
Let's see if it's up. Szymanski's body language is saying that was high. I don't know. 2 strikes. We always say that's good enough. You got to be hacking at.
Brody Folk steps in, the designated hitter. His 3rd trip to the plate today. Takes a strike.
He had the double that then was thrown out extending. And after that, he got hit with a pitch. So he's been on twice today, sort of. He got erased after he was.
Outside for ball. 2 outs, nobody on here. Top of the 6th with Hoover on top. Andy's on the mound. And Folk steps back in with the count at 1-1.
Yeah, 429 hitter, boy. So he's going to be putting the ball in play.
Fouled straight back.
Nice cut.
Yep.
Still, when you're facing Andes and you're down in the count, 1 ball, 2 strikes, Andes has the advantage right now. The competitor, he's shown really some nice off speed, and his fastball's got nice movement on it. So he's commanding those 2 pitches really well. Looks like he's going to go away a little bit. Yep, with the breaking ball.
Yep, checked his swing, called 3rd strike.
Struck out the side.
Struck out the side. Wow. Let's show you this strikeout from Andes.
Catcher does a nice job here. Jerica, what he's setting up beautifully. And Andy starts it in the middle, and it just drops away.
Wow.
Perfectly placed pitch.
That is a Papa Bears big play replay. We go to the bottom of the 6th. It remains Hoover 5, Jackson nothing.
Beaver Constructors is a full-service general contractor delivering top-notch commercial construction management, general contracting, and design-build services across Ohio. We prioritize doing things the right way, ensuring the highest quality in every project from critical infrastructure to facility improvements. Beaver Excavating excels in heavy civil contracting for commercial, industrial, and transportation sectors. We believe in making a positive impact through community involvement and client satisfaction.
I'm Seth.
And I'm Matt.
And we're West
End Pizzeria.
Here, every pizza starts by hand. Fresh dough, real cheese, and toppings piled high the way you like them. It's not just dinner, it's that warm hometown flavor that keeps friends and families coming back. Dine in, carry out, or grab a slice on your way home. West End Pizzeria, located at 130 West Lisbon Street in Waynesburg, Ohio. We'll save you a slice.
Certified by the American Lighting Association, Furbay's Light Shop is your go-to for all lighting needs, residential, commercial, or industrial. Our experts assist with every detail, from bulb size and fixture type to designing layouts. Visit us for hands-on displays showcasing various fixtures, or log in to furbay.com/lightshop. Let us help you visualize the perfect light for your space. Whether you need advice or want to explore lighting options, stop by or log in to Furbay's Light Shop today and see how we can brighten your project.
At Mears Nissan, we make car buying easy. We want our customers to have a pleasant buying experience from start to finish. We offer a comfortable and welcoming space where you can feel confident making your purchase. Family owned and operated for over 35 years, we're proud to offer family-friendly financing options designed to fit your budget. Don't just take our word for it. Take a look at some of our happy customers. So if you're planning on buying a new or used car or truck, look no further than Mears Nissan in Canton and let our family take care of yours.
Speedy Septic Service. We are a family-owned, full-service residential, agricultural, and commercial sewer and drain cleaning service. We have highly trained technicians equipped to utilize the most advanced technologies in high-pressure jetting and video inspections of sewers, with many of them with us for over 12 years. We have expanded our services, including Tuscarawas County operations and maintenance and point-of-sale inspections. Call 330-878-5423. Speedy Septic Service.
Back here at Hoover, we go to the bottom of the 6th. Hoover leads Jackson 5-0. And we are going to go with hitters 6, 7, and 8 here for the Vikings.
Yep, Jerica leading us off here. The catcher did a nice job framing that last strikeout.
Clayton Macaluso remains in the game for Jackson.
Jerica this struck out in the 2nd, and a nice sacrifice bunt there in the 5th to prolong that 5-run inning. Good baseball strategy.
Bottom of the 6th. There's a strike. Now it's 0-2. J.R. Cook, the second baseman, waiting on deck.
David, you choke up here. David called it choke and poke. You're just poking at the strike. Yep, get it moving.
On the ground to the shortstop. Yoder, long throw, and he beat it.
Good hustle.
Jerica.
Boy, what good hustle. That took Yoder to the hole just a little bit to his backhand. And Jerica runs well. Watch this thing. Pulls it just a bit. Nice job reaching with 2 strikes.
This is your catcher now.
Yep, Yoder. How about that, Dave? Amen about that. Ball in the hole, and the catcher legs it out for
He's
a
got
base
good
hit.
wheels.
He showed us that. Really did a nice job with 2 strikes to put that ball in play like he did in the hole.
We're going to have a pinch runner over there at first base. Will Zollinger at first base now. The junior will pinch run for Jerica. And J.R. Cook will stand in for the Vikings.
Yep, 1 for 2, run scored and an RBI. And you know, you put that pinch runner in there, you say, okay, we're going to keep the action going. Macaluso did a nice job. You say, okay, if he's going to just walk off there paying no attention, I want to see if I can catch him.
Yeah.
He's new in. He might not be fully invested. May not be fully invested in what he needs to be doing yet.
All right, so Cook will stand in. Nobody out.
Yep, excellent. Now, Coach Sarbaugh's in the way there, but watch the right heel of Macaluso. That's what Zollinger's looking at if he's going to steal. If the right heel stays down, that's when he can make his break. If the right heel comes up, he's coming back to first. So he's reading the right heel. There's a secondary lead. Good to go. Great job, guys, with your camera work there. And it's what the fundamental coaching is now. Coach Sarbaugh is making sure he's paying attention. But if you're going to do any running game, you're doing it off of that right heel.
Here's the 0-1. There's a strike on the outside corner, 0-2. Don't forget, at the end of tonight's game, we'll have our wrap-up show, and we'll also be announcing our iCryo Stone Cold Player of the game.
Well, it's going to be a tough one because there were a lot of guys that did nice work in that 5th inning.
Did. There's a fly ball lifted towards right, and coming in and making the catch is Cootie for out number 1. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put that decision on you.
And everybody who's watching the replay now, the ball's going to right field, and they're all saying, let's see what this guy Galena is going to do with player of the game. So there's an out happening, and I can't get out of what I'd like to do here.
All right, left fielder John Logston steps in with 1 out. Runner remains at first base.
All right, Dave Sheets, pressure is a privilege, so I will work my way into it, buddy.
There you go. Pressure makes diamonds, right?
There you go. Well, I don't know that I'm that worthy or that valuable, but we'll get close.
Well, I'll help you. How about you get it down to a couple of guys, and I'll help you.
We'll team it up. I like it.
All right.
I like it.
It's not going to be easy. That is hit on the ground towards short. Toss to second, and he dropped it. It's going to be an error on the second baseman, Morton.
Yep, you take
They had to make it in a hurry. I'll give him that.
He did. But ball's working toward the double play spot. He flips it. Yep, he just did not look it all the way in before the exchange to first.
Yep, he was thinking on carrying it on through over to first base to turn 2. Not happening. All right, Bryce Gerstenslager steps into DH, number 9 hitter, with 2 on now and 1 out.
Hit a double and an RBI last time up, Dave.
Was that the one that went over Oaks' head in center field?
Mm-hmm. The ground rule. Good. You're right on it. It just kept carrying and carrying. Yeah, who didn't hit in that 5th inning when you look back through the Viking lineup?
Foul back.
Boy. Appreciate the Vikings doing today, Dave. They have a great hitting approach. You don't see guys getting fooled, and they're really going up there aggressively rather than getting deep in counts and taking lots of pitches. They've done a nice job saying, okay, I see what you've got going on. I'm going after it. And situationally, even with their sacrifice bunch, they've been right on it with strikes.
There's the 0-2, and it is fouled back.
Really nice at-bat here. Gerstenslager doing 0-2. See what Macaluso decides to do here. Head in the count.
1 out, bottom of the 6th.
Take a look there. Yoder trying to keep that runner somewhat close. You see him tapping in. Just make sure he doesn't get that extra weight to the front foot, and they've got him.
Oh! He threw it away, but it looked like it might have went off the foot of either the runner or the shortstop, huh?
Yep, I'd say it hit the convergence point, didn't it, Dave?
Okay.
Watch. So you got Yoder on the break, which is good, but he throws it back into the runner off the back of his foot.
Yeah.
Yoder had no play then. That was a good job by Yoder and his pitcher Macaluso timing up a pickoff move.
Caught the foot of Zollinger. There goes Zollinger to third. He's going to make it as the ball got away from Oliveri.
Moving down there. Yep, he had that wild pitch there to the outside. Just enough he bounced it and kept it in front, but it was away enough that great job being on the front foot out there at second base. You see the bounce, away you go.
Yeah. Quick move there by Zollinger to get the third.
Right on it.
First and third. 1-2 pitch.
Got him on a swing.
Yep. The way he swung and looked up, I thought he popped it up.
He was
my first.
Hey,
so I didn't say anything.
He was probably hoping that happened. Yeah. Yeah, the helmet slid up on the face.
Yeah.
There.
So he gets the strikeout.
We're going to see a new pitcher here.
Yeah, we're going to have a pitching change as Macaluso will leave. All right, we're going to step aside. Break time. 5-0 Hoover here in the bottom of the 6th.